Hello everyone, this is Tom. In this video I'd like to show you how to breathe life into your static Webflow website with animated icons. To get started, we'll need to access Webflow editor and Lordicon library. You can download these little monsters in various formats, including JSON Lottie, GIF or even static vector files. But today I will focus on the quickest way, which is Embed HTML option. Let's get started. In this tutorial we'll construct a simple three-column section where we will add an animated icon, title and text paragraph. We have an empty project, so it's good to start with a container and a div block inside. Let's add some padding, embed HTML block with some random text, add heading and paragraph. Let's change the layout to horizontal flex and duplicate this div block 2 times. Now let's add some icons. As long as I don't have any specific topic to cover, I will go with icons representing things I like. Let it be coffee. On this level, let's adjust the primary color to this gray and secondary color to this blue. It will be good to shrink down the stroke width as well. That's cool. Usually I would embed HTML from main library, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I will go more in depth and reveal full editor. Okay, load settings. As you can see, we can also adjust padding and scale, but I don't want to do that right now. I think we are good to go and embed this icon to our project. To do that, let's click the Embed HTML button. Over here, we can tweak the animation player type. I would go with hover. Let's make it bigger. I guess 300 pixels would be fine. Delay is reserved only for loop and loop on hover animation players, but we'll set it later. Let's stay with hover. Okay, I think we are good to go. Let's copy code and go to Webflow. Cool. Let's click on HTML embed and paste the script source over here. Save and close. To see changes, we'll need to actually publish our website. This is because Webflow doesn't allow us to preview embedded script, but that's alright. Perfect. I see that this icon is too big. We need to make it smaller and move the entire icon more to the left so it can align with the left border of the paragraph. I will go back to the library, move it on the scale axis on the 20% is too much. I would go with 30%, that works well. I will embed HTML one more time, and instead of going with 300, I would go with 200 pixels. And hover as well. Copy code and let's get back to Webflow. Double click and replace it. Publish again. That works great! I really like how it moves, how it is placed. Let's pick more icons for 2 remaining sections. I would go back to the library and maybe let's pick something from similar icon section. I would go with champagne. Let's load settings, embed HTML, and this time I would go with a loop animation player, 200 pixel size, and 2000 milliseconds delay. This basically adds a 2-second pause between looping sequences, making this icon not super destructive. Let's copy the code and get back to Webflow, go to the second HTML, embed, place it, save and close, publish to selected domains and see how it looks in real life. Refresh. Perfect. We have a coffee, we have a champagne, so definitely we'll need some peace of mind. Let's get back to the library, go to icons and maybe pick a yoga icon. I would go with this one. Let's click it, load settings, download, embed HTML. As you can see, this icon doesn't loop smoothly because it is morphing type icon. This kind of icon has unique first and the last frame of the animation, so we need to go with a different animation trigger. It can be morph or morph two ways, but with this case I would go with morph. I would resize it to 200 pixels, copy HTML, go back to Webflow, and I would paste this HTML, save and close, publish, and publish to selected domains again. So with animation over here, the left hand of this female is cropped by a canvas, so we need to fix it. I would go back to Webflow, let's reveal one more time this editor, and axis X is on the 30 points. I would go over here with 35 to fix this issue. This will probably work well. I will publish it one more time, go back over here and refresh it. And now it looks just great. Now I will show you some editing tricks that will save you a ton of time. Let's say you don't like this gray anymore and you'd like to go with some dark blue. So we need to find a hex code for that dark blue. I would go to the icons and maybe pick some dark blue over here and copy this hex code. Let's get back to the Webflow, edit HTML embed, and let's change this primer color to this dark blue. I will do the same thing for the rest. Now publish one more time, refresh, and as you can see, everything works great. We have this dark blue over here and colors has been changed without even opening Lordicon editor. Okay, one more trick. Let's say yoga is completely not for you. You would prefer cycling instead. So let's go to the main library and search for a bicycle icon. Here it is. Embed code, and instead of adjusting and copying an entire icon, let's copy only this line of code. I will copy this. Go back to my Webflow. I will open this yoga icon and replace only this code. Save and close, publish, and let's refresh this site. And here it is, unless it's still cropped, so we just need to maybe change it to 40 points, and because the trigger is still morph, so I would go with hover over here because this is not a morph icon. And now let's publish and see changes. Magic! Okay, that's all. Remember, this was just an example. Push your creativity to the limits and build more interactive projects starting today. By the way, I would love to see the way you have used or animated icons in your project. So while shouting out your projects on Twitter and Instagram, feel free to link it with this hashtag so we can find it and publish in example section on our website. Have fun with icons and remember, the future is animated. Peace.